Hello everyone, my name's Alyssa. Welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking all of the songs on the life of a showgirl. Now, I plan on doing this in the future with all of Taylor's albums, but I thought we would start off with the life of a showgirl since it's her most recent album. So this is my first time trying to film a video on my laptop, so I'm hoping it won't look too bad. I know the camera quality, I look a little bit blurry. Hopefully it's not too bad when I go in and edit this. I can try and make it look a little bit better, but regardless, appreciate your patience with this. For the tiers, I wanted to try and keep it consistent when I do all of the videos so that all the names are the same. So even if I don't use certain categories, I wanted to at least have all of them there just to be consistent with all of the rankings. Starting off at the top, we have God tier. I'm going to try and keep this to just my absolute favorite songs, but that might be a little bit hard. But these are the best of the best on the album, the songs that I love the most and ones I come back to almost on a daily basis. And then next here we have An Icon and The Moment. This song may not be best of the best, but it's pretty close. It's still a song I really love, and most of the time I'm coming back to this song pretty frequently. Then we have Slay. So this category is for songs that I don't come back to them too often, but I still really like these songs and I do listen to them. Just not as much as the songs that are above it. And then we have Sometimes She Hits Different. So this is kind of if this song came up on shuffle, might skip it, I might not. It's just kind of indifferent. And then we have This Is Me Crying. This is for a song that, is too emotional for me to listen to, especially if it makes me really upset. That's what this tier is designated for. And then we have Depends on My Mood. So this song, I have to be in a certain mood to want to listen to the song, otherwise I would definitely skip it. And this is what makes it different from Sometimes She Hits Different. If I'm not in the right mood, then I'm just not going to want to listen to the song. And at the very bottom, we have Not For Me. This is just for the songs that I personally never listen to. If they're for you, then they're for you, but they personally are not for me. So now that we got that out of the way, this video is going to be a little bit shorter compared to some of our other album rankings because there's only 12 songs here to rank. So if you've seen my album ranking video, you would know that The Life of a Showgirl is one of my personal favorite Taylor Swift albums. So all these songs are going to be getting ranked pretty high, and we start off very strong with the first couple of songs on this album. So starting with The Fate of Ophelia, I am instantly putting that in God tier. I was so shocked when I heard this song for the first time. The piano kicked in and I'm like, oh, we're starting off with a piano, and then a surprise. I really love this song, and I think it was definitely the right choice to make as the lead single for the album. The music video is fantastic. I like the Opalite music video, but I think it's a little bit lackluster compared to The Fate of Ophelia. I think The Fate of Ophelia is way better of a music video. Maybe you could state your opinion on how you feel about that, but I personally think it's kind of alright compared to The Fate of Ophelia. I think this music video, just the way that everything, the outfits, having all the Eras Tour dancers there, oh my gosh, the band, amazing. Really, really love that. And the song itself is also really good. This is one of those songs that I've seen non-Swifties and people who don't listen to Taylor Swift really love. This song has been ones that I've seen a lot of people really like this song. Next up, we have Elizabeth Taylor. Out of the production moments on this album, this one actually might be one of my favorites. I was a little scared at first when instantly when you first hear the Elizabeth Taylor right at the beginning, but this song is really catchy. That chorus is infectious. And again, I love the production. I think this song, it's definitely up there as one of my favorites. And then we have Opalite. So glad that this one got to be a single. It deserved to be. I love track threes. Track threes tend to be my favorite songs on the album. There's not a single but bad track three to me. I love every single track three. So, Opalite, I knew I was gonna love it. Was it Travis who said Opalite was his favorite? Once he said that, I was like, okay, then this song, it needs to be good. And it is. It's fantastic. I've also seen some non-Taylor Swift fans say they like this one too. Not as much as The Fate of Ophelia. I feel like I've seen more love this one. But yeah, Opalite has definitely been one that non-Swifties do like too. And then we have Father Figure, which again, I know we're starting off really strong. These first 4 tracks on this album, really, really good. When I initially did I did a ranking just based on song titles, on how much I thought I would like each song. I ranked Father Figure last. Bruh. And it's shocking because now it's one of my favorite songs on the album. I was definitely surprised by how much I love this song. When I first heard it, I was like, I didn't know if I really cared for it, but it was kind of hard because, you know, when you're only getting one first impression, it's kind of hard to know how you, like, really feel about a song. But the more I listened to it, the more I really loved it, and now it's, like, one of my favorites. Production's amazing. I love the lyricism. I think this song has some of the strongest lyricism out of any of the songs, maybe outside of, like, Ruin the Friendship. I think this and Ruin the Friendship have, like, the strongest lyricism moments, because I know that's, like, one of the things that The Life of Showgirl sometimes kind of lacks is with the lyrics. I think the production is truly incredible, but sometimes the lyrics, they kind of drop off, and we can see that with Eldest Daughter. Now, I don't hate Eldest Daughter, but it does have that line, looked fire, which I hate. It either depends on my mood or sometimes she hits different. It's kind of hard. But I think I'm going to put it in sometimes she hits different just because I come back to the bridge frequently. Like, I will skip, most of the time, I will skip the first part of the song just to listen to the bridge. So I think because of that, I can't put it in depends on my mood because I don't necessarily need to be in a certain mood to listen to it. I'm still opted to listen to it. It just gets kind of annoying with the fire thing. Sometimes I can ignore it, but still, I think it's just more weaker lyrics, especially for a track 5. It definitely isn't my favorite. But yeah, Eldest Daughter is probably it is my least favorite song on this album, but this album to me is really good. So this is kind of like the bottom for me, at least with this album. Alright, next up we have Ruin the Friendship. I don't listen to Ruin the Friendship all the time, but I can't put it in the same tier as Eldest Daughter. I'll put it in Slay. It's kind of close to being in This Is Me Crying tier just because of the subject matter of the song. You don't see it coming with the production being so bright, but I really love Forever Winter. Forever Winter is one of my favorite songs on Red. And I almost can't listen to it all that much because it does make me very upset with the subject matter. And so this kind of takes me back to that. But it really is a phenomenal song, and Abigail being mentioned instantly makes it a wonderful song.
Oh my god!
Okay, actually Romantic. I remember when I listened to this first time, this is one of my favorite songs on the album, and it kind of dropped off a little bit, but I do still really like it. But this song, definitely, you can see some of the weaker points of the lyricism on it, but I'll still put an icon in the moment because I do still really, really like it. It's definitely not God tier. It's not up there. It might almost be close to Slay, but I do like listening to the song. And also the production on this song is really good. I'm going to say that about just about every song on this album, but I do really love the production. And then next up we got Wishlist. I think I'm on kind of a journey with Wishlist. It's not my favorite. I'll put it in Slay though, because I can't put it in the same category as Eldest Daughter because I do like it slightly more, but it's also not my favorite. Like, Ruin the Friendship is definitely above Wishlist, I can tell you that right now. I like it. Some of the lyrics are a little bit into me, but otherwise, like, it's not too bad. Again, it's just not my favorite. Alright, we got Wood. Does Wood have some of the worst lyricism on this album? Yes. Is the production fun? Yes. And do I still like it? Also, yes. I'm gonna put an icon in the moment. I've had moments with this, and that's why the moment category. I've had moments where I've been listening to this song. I like it. I can recognize the lyricism isn't great, but see, I said the same thing about me. Sometimes we can just have fun in life. We don't need every song to be crying, sobbing on the floor. Sometimes we can just have fun, even if the lyrics are not good. Cancelled. When I first listened to this album, this was my favorite off the bat, and it still is my favorite. I don't care that the lyricism is kind of corny. People make it out that the lyrics on this song are a lot worse than they truly are, like, because people are always complaining about it. It really is not as bad as people make it out to be. Is it, like, amazing lyrics? No. I can recognize that. I know it definitely has some weaker points on this album compared to other songs. But, you know, people make it out, like, as the whole song being really bad lyrics. Really, the only thing that's just kind of iffy is Girl Boss, Too Close to the Sun, but I still don't mind that. It doesn't take me out of the song the way that Looked Fire does, but when she goes and say, at least you know exactly who your friends are in the second chorus, the vocals, oh my goodness, I love it so much. I mean, Reputation's also my favorite album, so when you have a song that is kind of Reputation coded, you already know I'm going to love it. Honey doesn't get the appreciation it deserves. Isn't this like the least streamed song on this album? I think it might be, because I don't listen to it all the time, but I feel kind of bad putting Ruin the Friendship in that category. I don't know. Should I remove Ruin the Friendship into This Is Me Crying? Because I feel kind of bad putting it in this category because it's kind of low for it. But my reasoning for, like, not being able to listen to that song is just that that subject matter I'm just not always able to listen to that. Maybe it might be there, I don't know, but I'll just leave it there for now. Honey, it's kind of borderline. It's kind of in the middle here, but I'm still gonna put it up an icon of the moment. But yeah, there's definitely lyrics in this song that are like some of my least favorite on the album, but it's not like borderline bad enough where it's like, oh, I hate this so much. And then we have The Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carpenter. I'm gonna put this in an icon of the moment. This one's also kind of close to being a slay too. Like these two, I definitely like more than these, but I also still really like them as songs. I was kind of expecting more, at least from the production. This one might have some of my least, like out of the production on this album, this one might have like my least favorite of the production. I was expecting something a lot more, especially with a song with Sabrina Carpenter on it. But, I mean, I love the feature. I still like the song. It's just, I had higher expectations, especially for a song with Sabrina Carpenter on it, and it didn't quite meet those expectations, but that also might just be my fault putting them up too high. But, you know, that's okay. It's still a really great song. I just still really like it. So that is my final ranking for The Life of a Showgirl. Again, I know that the songs are all ranked really high. I do, as I said earlier, this is one of my favorite albums, so of course, I mean, I'm going to rank the songs really high. I do really love this album, but again, I can recognize that the lyricism on this album is not her strongest. It's definitely some of the more weaker moments that she has for her albums, but I do still really, really love this album. So that is it for today's video. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below and tell me what your favorite song is on The Life of a Showgirl. Otherwise, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone!